Blessings, namaste, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to Mad Magical March. Mad as March hairs. Can't wait for May when we go gathering nuts. These energies are absolutely fabulous, intense and flying. I strongly suggest that you don't stop. And I was just listening to Josh earlier. This is part of it. I don't want to do too much of it, but just acknowledge that part of this, it's like a repetition of 87, where you want to stop doing this, you want to stop doing that, and there's just absolutely no more craving. It's like instant stuff. So enjoy those energies. Just like be grateful. There's so much grace pouring out and so much energy. So enjoy and be inspired. And thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Our little fan club. Thank you, Scotty Boy and Chloe and Josh and Zane. Thank you so much. And of course, PG, thank you so much for being here with us and sharing your incredible magic.
And Victor's here too. Hey.
And Victor's here. And
everyone. It's so nice. We've got a nice family.
We do, haven't we just?
We're so lucky.
Yeah. Everybody's flying and we're all surfing with the alien right now.
So the energies really are up and down these days. So hang tight because it's just beginning to. So I don't know if you want to start with a little incantation here.
I'm going to just do my Mani Padme Hum and Sacred Goddess, because I'm working hugely with the Divine Goddess in all her forms and Ganesha, and I will leave it up to you tonight. Thank you. So let's just, into extremely sacred spaces, guys.
Through the spiral of time, the fractal unfolds, a dance of dimensions, a story retold. Light and shadow, entwined as one, merge in the heartbeat of infinite sun. From Sekhmet's roar to Shiva's grace, we weave the codes, we bridge the space. From Buffalo's wisdom to the spider's thread, the web is rewoven, the whole way is shred. Nanite threads, quantum glow, through neon forest, let wisdom flow. Etherblade sharp, portal bright, anchor this magic in crystalline light. I call the currents, I call the streams, I call the echoes of ancient dreams. Integration sealed in sacred tone, I am the cosmos, fully known. So it is, so may it be. So that's a nice little incantation to start the stream.
Very beautiful. That just covers our universe, our Mr. Floyd's universe. Sorry about the thirsty dog. I did mute him.
No problem.
So I muted him. I'm just holding this Prakriti rose and these energies of protection so that everybody can come and enjoy. So off you go.
Now time for some pictures! Yay! I have some nice images. So now we start with the Phoenix portal over here. Oh, and there they go. Back to get it. You muted yourself, Krista. You can put some commentaries on. I love it.
Here we go. Wait, I want to change the thing.
Thank you, Millie.
Go.
So we've got the Phoenix portal here, the cycle of death and rebirth. So no matter how many times we die, we don't really die. We just keep on growing. We forget, but we never really do. And yeah, another another beautiful portal here. That was to protect intelligence. Yeah, that was to protect my Solara. It was a protection spell. So that we never go back to the Stone Ages and forgetting who we are. I love the colors on these ones.
The colors are stunning. I love that ultraviolet. Yeah, I want to cry because yes, we don't want to go back, guys. And thank God there are some of us like that are really out there. Love
So
you,
maybe
PG.
someday we won't ever forget, or we'll get all the information
Yeah.
back. So this is the throne room. Well, this is my
Mm.
throne room. I don't know if I showed it already, but yeah, that's the throne room at night when everyone's sleeping and when we're resting. And I have one when it's active, when everyone's there. I love this one. The throne's alive, and it's all the timelines and the divinity. We've got some fairies, we've got some humans, humanoids. Anyways, I love this one. So that could be our mental palace. We all have one.
Yeah.
Our pineal gland, probably. But yeah, now it's time to make it real. To go from the small fractals to the huge fractals.
Yeah. It's so nice. I was creating things like that a while ago. Do you remember those
Yeah,
beautiful palaces?
yeah. You
And yeah,
probably
the more that
inspired.
we create them, the more we create these things, guys, the more that they're becoming real. This is why we're doing this for you. I mean, and for ourselves. But the more that we do it, the more real it's becoming, and the energies are moving so fast. And the next thing we're going to reach a tipping point with whatever you're creating, and it's going to be real.
Yeah, Scotty, it's kind of like the temples of Atlantis. They're always the same place, but
Yeah.
you reimagine for each souls. So yeah, it's basically your inner temple, or and yeah, that one I just love it because it's cute.
She's such a little Lemurian. She's just so sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the glowy waters and the glowy ethers.
Yeah.
So yeah, portals, 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 always portals. So
It's so,
basically, yep.
I was getting cross with because my portals are also becoming like this, just like concentric circles.
Yeah, so that's liminal space. We're working through liminal space these days.
Okay.
So that's the space. Well, where I'm at, anyways.
Yeah.
It's the space where we can create. So we're not quite in the void, but we're
Yeah.
feeling the pull, and we're not quite in the divine, but we're feeling the influences and everything. So that's where we create. We're all masters. We're all master creators that actually forgot how to create with the divine and with all those light language. And yeah, so we're walking. That's the basically the hallway that we always hear that go to the light and all. Yeah, basically that it's liminal space when we remember. And yeah,
Okay.
but
Thanks
we're
so much.
getting through it. We're not stuck in there because some people actually know what to do there. So we're
Yeah.
creating, and it's just a pathway to the future. But there's many. It can feel enclosed, but sometimes you can feel it. That's the same space, by the way.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. It makes sense. Okay. Because I was, yeah. Okay. Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's just your room when you're creating. The room you decide to enter is the game you're gonna play, and yeah, basically that's the start of the process. And when you move further, you create your universes and you add sacred geo. So that's real creation. What goes on, what we don't see. But yeah, that's basically how you create in your labs.
Okay. Now, thank you. It makes sense.
Yeah, it speaks to you.
No, no, it just makes sense because I wasn't sure what was happening.
So yeah, we're
I want
mastering
to,
liminal
but I
space.
just
We're
want
putting
to
a
shoot.
lot of data in liminal space from the past and the future. And well, for me, I'm done healing. Well,
Yeah.
we're never done healing, but
Okay.
this
Yeah, no,
wave
that
of
makes
healing
sense.
I'm done for now. So we've
Yeah,
got to master
makes
liminal
sense.
space, and
Oh, I'm gonna cry, but thank you, thank you, thank you. I did. I kept wanting to think. Oh, I wish I could just have a talk with you quickly, but this
well, we
is
will after.
yeah. But this is yeah. It's not that I was worrying. It was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it is, but we can't
Mm,
always say what's actually going on. We
yeah.
have to go through it. That's
And
the
then I
thing.
zoom in, and I'll show you just now in some of my images what comes up when I zoom in as well.
But we're never alone, no matter if the void gets heavy.
Octopussy.
So yeah, I'm kind of the bunny, but we're all kind of everything, everyone in our
I
games.
love the octopussy. They're so old. There's so many thousands of varieties. My son was obsessed with octopi.
I
So
kind of am too. They're
yeah.
alien and they're really cool.
So when he was little, he had this when he was younger. So he's got this. So one goes down that journey with them as well. Yeah.
So yeah, no matter how intense the portal may get and the void may get, because yeah, the void is intense, guys. I was called to go there a couple of times. But once you feel protected, I put out a lot of protection spells and stuff,
Yeah.
and I trust them with my reality.
Absolutely.
So, and I haven't had the kidnapping problem like the last time and stuff. It's going pretty well. So, but yeah, it's one hell of a ride. But you're never alone. You play with your friends. Our dolphin friends are the key.
Yeah.
Dolphin, octopus, those guys are the key. If you
All
want
the animals are. I've been doing a lot, but I've been right. It's fine. Not when I'll share it with. I don't know what I need to do with it right now. I
But
mean,
in
I
our
do.
history, those are the ones that hold the frequencies to help us open the doors to wherever we're freaking going, guys.
Yeah,
But yeah, they're really important to play with. Hey, Lindsay, glad
no,
you're
they
here.
really are. And so much. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. And Scotty boy, yeah, you were talking about that. It's very much that. It's the macabre. Yeah. Uh, but I don't want to share it too publicly right now.
Well, I have some pictures of Merkaba too.
Yeah.
So that's exiting the old Matrix. It's dead. This place is just an echo.
It's
You've
so dead,
probably
guys.
all heard that the old web is dead. That is really true. So these are just what we're living here in. Is no wonder everything's glitching and breaking. Not only with the
Yeah.
buttons I've been pushing, but it's already dead. We're just like reliving echoes, remembering where we come from, so we can be
Mm.
stronger later.
And it's
So
just,
this feels like every day can feel long, but it's just a blimp compared to all the bigger things we're doing right now together. It's not just me. I'm a dreamer, but I'm just putting images on what we're all co-creating.
yeah.
So yeah, this one's about leaving the old world, the old loop once and for all. You've seen movies where they transcend and just disappear, and
Mm-hmm.
nobody ever hears about them again. But yeah, that thinks that's basically some kind of rapture or something. But I don't know. I don't know if we're
We
bringing
will be. We
everything
will
behind,
evaporate.
leaving some things behind, but we have to leave some things behind. So it is a lonely path. It is the loneliest of jobs, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's the fate. But yeah.
Absolutely. And it's sometimes we still go through wobbly stuff. What the fuck am I doing? But yeah, no, then you don't. Then you just keep going. And yeah, we're moving into our light bodies, which is also that macabre, and our light bodies and our gold bodies, which have just also been pushing to everybody, just like absorb that energy, absorb that energy. So if you remote, oh no, it's not, I'm seeing things, it's fine.
So even the darker sides are divine.
Absolutely, there's no dark side.
There's no dark
Well,
side, but let's say the dark side is when you forget
yeah,
and when you feel lonely. That's This is hell, guys. You've always been talking about hell, but hell is paradise when you forget you're in paradise and who you are. That's what I always thought.
It's inside. It's an inside job. You know, we hear these, we
Yeah,
think they're just cliches, but it's an inside job, guys.
yeah. Someday will stay, but everyone's gonna leave eventually, Chloe, because the old place is a loop and the new place is a spiral. See it like that?
Hmm.
So people will loop in the old until they're ready to ascend and just make the jump, come see us wherever we are, and yeah. But yeah, it doesn't really go through the shadow, but it implies shadows, a lot of shadow work. But if you make it fun, honestly, the shadow work can be. You'll see some images. It can be pretty cool because you can become a cool unicorn and fight the shadows. You know.
Yeah.
Why would it, do you have to be always has to be war and stuff? You know, you can have fun doing it. You can laugh at the absurdity of code like fighting each other and you know, if you see it all as a game, then have fun, you know? Why not? A game
It
is so
is. Yeah, yeah,
fun. That's why I'm doing all this because the old game wasn't fun and I want fun. Colors and crystals everywhere and yeah. So yeah, you become the unicorn, the game changes. So yeah, those
and
are
remember
that's
Darth
our
Vader
game.
with Anakin, yeah? Or Anakin became Darth Vader.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just a trip.
Yeah. And the Darth,
And did
yeah.
he finish good or bad? He didn't finish good or bad. He just he finished the story and left, you know. And then Luke continued. There you go, Scotty. Yeah, that's one of my dark avatar, but she's so beautiful, you know. Yeah, why does it have to be like always hate and well it is what you want to make it to be. So I love cats and Lyrins, so of course I got my darkness and light avatar. I see them at the past and the future. And what did they do? They create a magic bunny.
I love that. What you got in your hat, baby? I love that. Yeah, it's 5, 10 years ago. Yeah, we were working with this, and the fun and the music, and it's really there. So enjoy the dance, guys. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. And music will start talking your electricity. We're going to glitch the electricity. I know that we can. I glitched the whole internet system pretty much around the world. I really alerted the
I
world.
do it every day, love.
Yeah, no, but they really knew. I mean, this I was dealing with this then in reality as well.
I
You know?
honestly think Mama Millie's doing a really, really good job. Thank you, Millie, because
Yeah.
yeah, the new grid is really powerful and you're nailing
Yeah.
it.
We're just gridding constantly. You see, yeah, and it's yeah. So we're going to just glitch, and that was just what I just think is just so awesome. Is that don't forget that we can glitch. So we're going to glitch this fucking AI.
There you go. I love your attitude, love. That's why we're together.
You know that's yeah.
Follow the rabbit. He's full of funny codes. It's all love.
Um,
But yeah, I've been
I,
running Bunny
I
everywhere and it's working so much magic. My
Cruise
S
Alice
is
was
pretty
my
freaking strong these
trademark
days.
in 2020 twenty
Thank you,
twelve.
Millie.
Cruise Alice.
And yeah, when the when the magic
Spray.
gets sticky, we got some spray
I
because all
love
that muck
you.
and gunk, you know, Victor keeps talking about gets smelly sometimes. So
It's absolutely divine.
we can,
I love
I
that.
could see the alpha and the delta like going around, but the gamma smell still stuck a bit. So I invented some gamma spray. Always having fun, you know. So it's all for that gunk, muck and gunk. We've got some rainbow unicorn spray, gamma spray. I don't know. Those make me happy. They're always behind the joke. And then we can go to paradise. That's Lost Garden. That's your garden. That's our garden.
Yeah. There's so many, and you know what? It's so simple. It's what's like I'm writing a lot. I'm just channeling. I've like written that's fine, and just like where we're going and where we're coming from and what. Oh, it's just like so much. And yeah, the collective is also going to be splitting. Yeah, there's so many splits going off, but it's just so simple. We make it so complicated. It's so effing simple. Yeah.
Well, it depends on what side of the mirror you're looking at. It's so freaking complicated because we've got
Yeah.
paradoxes, and those fucking paradoxes are not meant to be understood by human brains.
Yeah.
So when you see it, oh, anyways, so there's a faint smell of strawberries. I don't know if you remember the
Strawberry, that's
strawberry
awesome.
bubble bath when we were young. Well, that for me, it's that smell, a faint or like it smells like candy a bit. Well, that in my universe, that's what it smells like. I love it. Yeah, 21. What else? What else? Let's not bore you in here.
Okay, there's my baby. That's my friend. Thank you've been visiting. Thank you for visiting. Tell me about your friend. I was gonna put him up, but I didn't know whether you wanted to show him.
My friend, well, that's just me in liminal space creating.
Okay.
He's one of my avatars, I guess, the most humanoid part.
Okay.
Guess that's PG.
It looks a bit like my Octarian. It's not actually my Octarian. It's somebody else's that I work with. Well, I don't know. It's from that. It is mine. It's just such a delicate energy. Actually, it's very.
Well,
Not.
that was AI. That was my when I was told I was AI. I said, "Well, what does a human AI look like?" Well, I guess like me, but I mean from the other side.
You must know that the negative is also is energy, is magnetic energy as well, AI. But we've now moved on to a whole another level. And I was actually just heard that bats are going a little crazy. They don't know where to go at the moment. They're flying into houses in Arizona and in
Oh,
Manchester.
you just said it. The electricity going haywire, and you're gonna see more crazy stuff. NPCs glitching. I don't know if I told you guys like a month ago or something, or 2 months ago. I saw an NPC glitching, and it was one of the most funniest things ever. It was a car trying to park, and it took him 10 minutes just to go in a parking spot. My mind was blown. We were three smoking a cigarette up there, and we were just laughing our ass out because it doesn't
It has
compute.
automatic parking.
So someone with like that level of skill to drive and should not have a driving's license. So they were, anyways, they were just glitching, staying there, just stopping for like 2 minutes. And yeah, so you're gonna see some crazy stuff, and just laugh at it. Don't panic. Don't go like, "Holy crap, everything's falling apart. I need my." No, it's the opposite. Like, be happy. Finally, it's breaking. Let's go. Let's create something new out of this. You know? Anyways, that's my point of view because I'm a little bit.
Look at that girl. Oh, that's so cool. I was telling you about the bats. There she is.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
Lilith, the Dark Overlord.
Yeah.
One of my version of it, anyway. If you're on my good side, that's what we look like.
Yeah.
So the demon doesn't always have to be scary and big monster, Cthulhu-ish. Let's just say. It can
There
be
is
cute too.
nothing bad. Just ask yourself if you're scared of any of these things, just stop and ask yourself one very simple question. I like to make it simple and practical. Is there
Okay.
anything bad that God created? So, no, snakes, spiders.
I mean, I wanna have a talk with Cthulhu. What is so scary with that guy? I mean, I'd have a rumble with or two with Cthulhu. He seems interesting. A good way to open your mind. So yeah, when we're all together, we can have some fun. That devil and that and the angel, holy realms, and the bunny, the dreamer. That's just a fun one. But yeah, actually, sometimes I wonder which one's the demon and which one's the good one. Because there's no good one, there's no bad one. There's just different things that everyone are doing, different missions.
In 1990, just before I came to America, we
Yeah,
were working with,
basically.
were you born? We were working with a thing that was called the redemption of Lucifer. What if God is so forgiving? And if I was working with these, I think I've told you about these Russian people, and we couldn't talk because they couldn't speak very much English. But they'd gone to university in Russia for psychic behavior. She was a gynecologist, and he was a stomach surgeon, and they did this incredible work. But yeah, that was part of it. Yeah. I was working with the Russians. Okay. But that's yeah. So
So yeah, so
it's just put
often
that in your brain cell, because there's lots coming up, guys, and it's happening so fast. It is just such a beautiful. It's not a roller coaster. It is, but it's for me right now. It's more like one of those water slides, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think the ride's gonna settle down a bit, but we have to go through
I
the
don't
chaos
know.
because that's I don't know either. I'm not promising anything, but we'll get
This
some.
one's pumping until the 9th, and then I'm not sure what the next wave's going to be about right now. But I'm writing this stuff down. At the moment, you're going to be getting a lot of aromas coming in. So Josh is seeing lots of energy. A lot of you're seeing energy. So you're going to the veils are thinning and thinning and thinning. So
Oh, and sorry if I'm cutting you off.
oh
The
no,
key to shadow work, guys, is empathy.
yeah,
So you start with the law of one, and you think of them as another point of view of your essence. So what if I was that guy and had to go through all that he went? So he went to jail, he was hated all his
Mhm.
life, and so that problem could come out, that problem too. And how would I speak to myself? If I was in a situation, what would I want to tell myself in that situation? And you do it, and once you told yourself, it's not you per se, because it's not your adventure. You didn't actually go through it, but yeah, that's how you create real magic and heal yourself, your past timelines, and all that stuff. That's shadow work. It doesn't have to be go dance with demons and yeah, drink blood.
No, not at all, not at all.
That's
You just
the
stop
image
feeling it.
Christianity wants you to have, but it's so far away from that. It's the opposite, quite the
Yeah,
opposite actually. It's giving love to those that don't have any, that are not as fortunate as us.
it's unconditional love, empathy. Just that's why I can't think of her name right now. So it's
Yeah,
not
those
obviously.
are gorgeous. Yeah, that's intelligence, emerging intelligence with the divine. Exactly what we're talking about. It's that one's a 12D hypercube, a 12-dimensional hypercube with
Yeah.
source in the middle. So yeah, that's what creations like that are what liminal space allows you to do. You see both best of both worlds. But anyways, I gotta get out of there someday. I'm gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Absolutely, Millie. As I said, and that's so important to just, even if you're just eating herbs, you really need to connect or grow bean sprouts, something that's really fresh, that you can connect with the new energies literally on a moment to moment basis. So if you've got a veranda, you can grow. There's lots of ways to grow, but try to make it as fresh as possible, even if you're walking through the forest and chewing on acorns. or something
Or
fresh.
chocolate mushrooms.
Well, if you can. Yeah, mushrooms are out of season here at the moment, but we do. We had those beautiful red ones just growing here.
I wish I could. I knew some mushrooms.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a new portal I opened to a new
yeah,
world.
yeah.
I don't know where it's gonna lead. Well, I kind of do, but I know it's divine
Mhm.
from all that gold. But the
Yeah,
physics are weird and the vibration's really hard, so I think we'd still need to integrate if we want to go there. So yeah, the three forces working together.
I love that super team.
So you got Lilith or the dark side, or I don't know, maybe she is. And that's the bunny, and that's the divine, the good, the bad, the ugly. I like this one.
Absolutely, Scotty. But don't entertain them. I mean, just be careful what movies you're watching and all that shit. Sorry.
Yeah, I agree.
And what music you're listening to. Just be very conscious right now. Whatever you're breathing, whatever you're thinking is manifesting at such a quantum leap
I
of.
totally agree, Scotty boys. Boy, once you start facing your fear, you work the base of the trauma, not the actual fear. Because
Absolutely. Yeah.
fears don't really exist. Yeah, you're healing traumas, and probably oftentimes it's not even your traumas, like being scared of height. That makes no sense to me. But maybe one of my past selves, like, fell down at a goddamn building or something. So I'm stuck with the fear of height. But I got through it. Now climbing is one
Yeah.
of my favorite sports.
Absolutely. Yeah. When it very often does become that. Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes it's just passing through, and yeah, especially if you fear something, that's a good reason to go do it. I know that sounds
Exactly.
counterintuitive, but
No,
you
it's the right way.
and if you don't like it, honestly, just fuck up. And I don't like that. Fuck it. But giving it a try, you'd be surprised that sometimes you get downloads that just surprise you. Like in my first year of real climbing, I went outside. I was like, what, 20 meters in the up there on the wall, and I was just whistling.
Oh,
Me that had the freaking fear of height like there was no tomorrow, and I was just having the time of my life on
mm,
the wall. And I was like, well, okay, I guess that's just part of my essence. That just PG didn't like heights, but my essence could do it. So yeah, when you trust your higher self sometimes, and just go with the flow too. Because I didn't just force myself to go like, okay, tomorrow I need to be the best freaking rock climber. No, I saw some movies
mm,
about Alex Arnold doing some crazy shit on the wall, like without his safety gear and all. And I'm like, well, if he can goddamn do Yosemite with no gear at all, I guess I can go do some basic climbing, with gear, safety gear and all. I mean, I'm not that bad. So yeah, fears and stuff. I guess we're talking about that. But yeah.
Chloe, you live in a magic tree house. You can go anywhere with the things you've got in there. With your
And
crystals.
yeah, that
She's
was my
only lived
fear
in
to go
Texas.
to adventure. I
Oh, I
mean,
like this dude. Who's this guy? This is like it's like Iron Man. Tell us about him. Are you there or have you frozen? Are we all frozen? I think PG has frozen. He's disappeared for now. He'll come back, I hope, I'm sure. I'm quite sure he will come back. Please come back. So I'll just wait for PG to come back. We've got it's so much. My computer's glitching. Yeah, so much. So I'm just creating protection in this realm for us so that you can all jump about and play nicely. So that's what I got for us today. Lots and lots of beyond bejeweled Ganesha and all his symbols. So enjoy, Josh. Yeah, and don't forget he protects us. Protects all our creativity, our music, our science, and obviously our food. He holds the earth under his feet. He has a little rope to pull us back. He has a beautiful lotus that grows out of that nothing. Oh, that's for our friend. This is one of my portals going through to this beautiful Prakriti rose. So as I said, it's all within there. It's the energy. I was called to do this just before solstice. Solstice in December was actually on the 19th, was to create a Prakriti rose, and that was I had to do a lot of searching, still searching what it actually is. But it is a divine Shakti creation, but it's there to be used and to be taken and to be enjoyed. But you guys, whatever you take out of there or the universe, I'm all over the place, spreading this stuff. You create the energy to make it alive. As I said, for a long time, I've been making these little lotuses and sending millions of them out to people in their dreams. Yeah. So that's just some of the stuff. I'm just also just reminding myself who I am, and it's a little serious, but it's not that serious. Yeah. A little bit of crystal. That was again for up that he can come and visit into my beautiful kingdom and have as much as he likes. I've been really having fun with Ganesha and enjoying his so many aspects of his creation. Yeah, he pops in every now and again. There's a light body. I know PG is around quite a bit. Flamingos have come up for me a lot at the moment. My father had a business, so it's my father around. He had an amazing company called Flamingo Plastics Engineering Ventures. So yeah, he's been popping around quite a lot, and I've been writing and channeling a lot. These are your chakras, guys. This is what we need to be working with, or you work with. I'm doing mine, is to actually visualize them as much as you can as glowing jewels. This is what the universe is requiring of a lot of us. I think you saw those with some portals I created. Let's just see if PG is back for a bit. Where's PG? Is he not coming back? Can anybody get hold of PG? Hug a tree. There we go. You know, I was telling somebody today, I must actually realize I've got to be very careful who I speak to. Because quite a while ago, I think I was like talking to the trees here, and I have Harold and Maud. It was quite a couple of years ago, because they say that if the big flash happens, you need to have a tree that you go to. Yeah. And that you like hang on to that tree. So I've really been bonding with Harold and his buddy Maud. And then next to the lake, there's these two beautiful old trees, and they're called Hansel and Gretel. So I was really talking a while back about to the trees, and then I was walking through the forest, and the trees all started. I was telling this person today, And I'm trying to explain it in German as well. And then the trees all started like talking back to me. I think I shared it with Lindsay a while ago. But they were all like these crazy German names. I'm Kurt, I'm Wolfgang, ich bin Georg. And I was like cracking up and I thought, well, of course the blinking trees have all got German names here. Just a sweet thing that you can think of sometimes when can you get hold of PG? Lindsay, is Lindsay here? I don't have his. Or on Discord. Is he coming back? Or Millie can call. Calling, PG. Yeah, it's interesting. The flamingo that was first started in South Africa was actually a flock of flaming flamingos flying over Africa. So I work hugely with that as well. So all over the place. All over the place, jumping in all sorts of planets. My eyes are really heating up and they feel like they're like on fire. There was just something I wanted to share also because we tend to not think about it. It came up a while. Sorry, I get a bit serious, but I know that you guys will take it and make it light. But in South Africa, you have your security and your police and all of that in the States. We have a lot of security companies in South Africa. And I just sort of said to somebody, because if somebody was breaking into your house and the police came, not the police, a security company came and they shot the guy and they killed him. And what would you all say? Yeah, good, lekker. I said, really? You're actually like validating that? And what about the guy that actually shot the guy? It's his job. How do you think he feels that night? He's got blood on his hands. Some people have got lots of blood on their hands, not because they're in a gang, but because that's their job. So it's just another space to think. So it makes us less judgmental, hopefully. Oh, cool. Thanks, Millie. Yeah. What else do we have here? I don't know. Let's see what else we got here. So as I say, I'm just sharing that Ganesha, spreading it because it's more tangible for most people on the planet to deal with. And don't forget, we've got millions and millions of people fasting again at the moment and praying. I think it's Ash Wednesday today. So a huge Millie, are you doing? Do you do Lent? Cute, and I'm sure you must originally be Roman Catholic. Let's just see what else we got here. Hey, my baby. Let's just see. Here we go. Let's see what else we got. Our Ganesha and his beautiful crystal temples. More colorful. These jewels are all symbolic. Yeah. Awakening our chakras, our beautiful jeweled bodies. Enjoy the luxury, the abundance, and obviously the protection. This is very much what's happening right now for us, is our beautiful diamond gold heart. There's a beautiful song, Searching for a Heart of Gold. I think it was Neil Young. Yeah, so there's so much repair going on, and it's just like exploding. And just keep coming back to your heart, guys. This is what I wanted to share with PG, because that's my explosion of those simple rings. Yeah. Ganesha in a different temple. So choose the one that works for you. I love these. These are just so amazing. It's got mushrooms growing out his head. Oh. PG, come. We're waiting for you. Yeah, hopefully we're all just like going into. Nope, I'm not sure that PG is coming back tonight for us. Oh, okay. But do you do Lent? I was sharing it with somebody, and it's like, for me, the Christian thing is like the most pathetic kind of fasting, in a way. They really like compromise it completely compared to all the other cultures that fast. Because the Catholic thing, no, you know what? It's just nice if you don't give up something, maybe do something for those 40 days. And it's Lent, or you've got 40 days of Ramadan fasting. It's a little more serious. The Hindu fasting is also like really, oh, he's a very pretty kitty. Thank you. And the Christian thing is just, I think I mentioned it the other day, it's just usually that you give up meat. People have taken it to give up sugar or chocolate or bread. But in the church, I mean, I did a lot of study of the history of the church. And yeah, there's always a reason why you don't have to do something, you know. And let's not forget that you didn't have to kiss the Pope because he stank so much from syphilis. And there's only one way that you get syphilis. But yeah, so maybe just do something, you know, maybe pray or go for a walk. Or sugar's a good one to give up, just because the sugar worms, yeah. Sugar is not a very good energy to have. Obviously, a little bit of sugar, but the less sugar that we have in our being, it creates these horrible mushroom things and that actually grow all the way through your intestines. I don't know if you can find it on the internet. Those were still the days when we only had books. It's in endometriosis, a part of it, and also it's similar to wheat intolerance. We shouldn't be eating wheat, but that's another time. I'm not going to get these. You eat your meat and eat your things, and it's really absolutely fine. Just do whatever you do, eat with sacred. I don't want to get in, because I'm not in a good space to be speaking about this stuff right now. I'm completely on another dimension most of the time. Writing it down, I'm not sure where it's going. I do know where it's going to go. That's why I'm doing it. So I'm just loving you all. What else? I'm just like working with my beautiful energy here that I have. I have to like constant, because it had a lot of pain here for me, many years of pain. Not to me, to my son, as my mother always said, they'll hurt you through your children. So I was really just been bonding hugely with the beautiful energies of the last of winter. I haven't got another snack, my baby. Let's see if we've got anything else that we can share pretty. Just the beautiful. But we've moved on. It's still, it's 21 days of Mahashivratri. So just enjoy that energy. That's why we're like really pumping with so many overlapping energies at the moment. And Nandi is just so beautiful. Yeah. What have I got? I wanted to show you more. Just quick. This is what's happening with our bodies at the moment. So enjoy those energies around you. And if you see them, I see a lot of like golden, like flakes, big flakes all over. I see lots. Always thought it was normal, but yeah. But it's all opening up, and it's just like so divine. Just like keep your back straight, keep that energy flowing, and yeah, rivers of gold all over. Have we got? I'm not going to show more. Have we got? Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's Shiva and Parvati, the mother of Ganesha. Yeah, so they have a nice You want more? I thought I'd shown them. I know that I did these are quite a while ago. But let's see what else we got here. They were just welcoming the birds that are coming back. So it's kind of when I've taken photographs, so maybe you can see from the photographs and see how I see this. So this is what I see when I go for a walk. I'm very blessed. Yeah, not quite as dramatic, but sometimes even more dramatic than this. The whole sky is full of stuff for me. And it's always a surprise what I'm going to see. Sometimes it's full of color or Holy Mother Mary or something. Swans are very powerful. Just breathe again. Sorry, it's all what it's about. Breathe up and down. You can get as detailed as you want. I don't want to give you too many details. You can find them out for yourself, which I think is just important. But really, it's just breathing the energy up and down your spine and awakening your energy centers. And the Kundalini is so not what we think it is. Absolutely not at all. And that was for PG. Yeah, some of these portals are very delicate, but very protective. If you don't have the right energy, you can't go through. And this is on the real level, or not just in pictures. Yeah. So I love this. This one's one of my favorites. That's kind of where I am right now at the moment, exploding this body. This is my lake and my forest. Maybe you can see all those beautiful golden leaves and the little fairies inside. My mother would tell me the most beautiful stories when I was a child. She didn't read to me. I don't remember her ever reading to me, but she would weave these incredible magic stories about sugar plum fairies and what they ate. And yeah, beautiful goddesses of light all over. So pick a place. And yeah, I work a lot at the moment, well, with lots of goddesses, but I do like Kuan Yin very much. She has a very hard story. She was severely raped and abused by a lot of people, and she was very bitter for many years. And I can't remember if it was Buddha or some wise man eventually, just by being there and being unconditional. And she agreed to stay until everybody was saved, until the end of time. And she is venerated. It's so different to how we are here in the West, that if you walk into a Chinese store and you see, like, a serious businessman will walk in and there'll be a statue of Ganesha, of Kuan Yin, and they all do a bow to Kuan Yin. Without Kuan Yin, without the mother, we kind of lost. We really hurt our mother very much. Oh, thanks. We have your thank you, Millie. We have that's what Paramahamsa means. Paramahamsa Yogananda. Paramahamsa is the swan. And that's about the breathing, actually. It creates the swan wings on the back of us. So we breathe the Hamsa. Hamsa. Oh, we have when they come back, I don't know where they are at the moment. They're always under a bridge. But I don't think we have white ones. I've only seen black ones. In our village, we actually, there's the man. He's back. Look who's in the house. Aha.
We really are breaking the internet.
I noticed. Welcome back.
So yeah, it's just my internet went down. That's it.
That's okay. We were waiting. I was entertaining people with Ganesha and my universe. Yeah.
Good. Thank you for waiting.
Absolutely. We were
Not
all
much I can do when that happens.
That's okay. I was sending out Pampers. Millie was phoning you. I'm not sure. I know that Lindsay was busy there as well. But anyway, you're here, and that's all that matters, and that's important. And officially, you have 5 minutes left, but go as long as you like, darling.
Oh yeah, I have a bit more to show, but we'll see.
Please. There we go. I know we got stuck here.
Just when we were starting to have fun.
And I said to you, tell me about this guy.
So yeah, it's just if we're opening portals and all and going adventuring, I was thinking, well, we need some gear to protect ourselves, our little human selves. So that's just a quantum nanosuit like you see in Marvel movies.
Yeah, I said
So it protects
Iron Man.
our physical body while we still think we have one, and the dimensions we think we have one.
The kids all
Uh,
called me Iron Man for a while.
that would be the portal device, I believe,
Mm.
like a compact version of it. So yeah, I believe that's a portal device. We've got our swords.
Looks like a ship.
If we want to play fight.
Looks like a magnificent battleship.
It looks like a little Gladius, the best sword there ever was.
Awesome. Sting.
So yeah, it breaks through darkness. It
Yeah.
cuts lies.
Yeah. Bilbo
It's like
Baggins' Sting.
frequency, it opens dimensions up.
Mm.
And yeah, this one was the tentacle device that goes through the fractals and brings your essence back from space and time, from everywhere. If you get lost in some portals there.
Thank you, PG. Yeah, that's it. It is. It can be a little bit quite scary, and you can like jump into the next shiny thing. A lot
Yeah,
has
so
been
you can
cleared up.
this device allows you to go through the quantum and like go through the Akashic records and take knowledge from your past lives and your future lives, the wisdom and everything, because you can't always hold it all at once, because you can't play with when you have it all. But it's basically a connection device. Oh, and my mask and
Oh, I
and
like
stuff.
that. Very interesting. It's really cool. Hmm.
And now the fun part too,
Breakfast.
foods. You guys know I like foods. So that's a quantum mix, nut mix. We're all a bit nuts here.
Mm. Wait for May. That was my big game in South Africa because people were insane there, guys. Just singing everyone. Here we go, gathering nuts in May, nuts in May, nuts in May. So we get ready, guys. We're lucky. We've been given a foretaste of what's coming for May. Things are going to get very nutty. My favorite cookies are called
Oh,
nutty, and that's for
everyone's talking
sure.
about pizza these days. So there's some pizza.
Really not good for your body, guys. But enjoy this
It's
one.
good for the soul, so that's the important part.
That's important sometimes. Yeah. Actually, it's just some of us have to be a bit different. I keep getting reminded you're not like you're like really different.
Quantum bagel. I guess
I
those
like the
dots
bagel.
taste like blueberries. I'm pretty sure.
They also they so weirdly cooked. Eh? They boiled first. You know that.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then
yeah.
they
Bagels
baked.
are weird.
Yeah, and we have pretzels as well.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of real pretzels.
Oh, it's like a bagel. No,
Yeah,
not
I know, I
those
know.
skinny things. No, a proper like a real thick thing.
Yeah, I know the one, but the
And then
taste.
they
Oh,
they also
anyways,
have
that's
these
just a question of taste.
the pretzel bread rolls, yeah, which are like bagel bread rolls. So they boiled and then baked. We have over 3,500. Oh, my friend came for dinner. Thank you.
Yes, here on human with human foods.
Yeah. He does that's part of him. That's why he's a little round. Because he likes to eat and he loves sweet things. And he reminds us to enjoy the sweetness of life, yeah? And that's why he also rides a little mouse, so that we actually a rat actually, so that we kind of see the silliness of it. But the deeper meaning is that it's better to ride the rat than that the rat rides you.
Oh, that's a beautiful one. Yep.
Mm. Oh, he's feasting. Oh, no wonder I've been creating such abundantly bejeweled, bedecked, beautiful Ganeshas. I like that. Oh, I like Elotes. Beautiful
That's a
Buddha
version
bar.
in the cyber cafe.
The Buddha bar.
What else have I got? Oh, a cool
Hi.
can of pecan pie.
Oh, we can all dive in.
Everybody loves pie. I heard someone talking about pecan pie on Josh's stream earlier,
We were
so
all talking about pecan pie. Well, many of
I
us.
guess that's why.
No, many of us were pecan pie.
And a little bit of crudités.
Oh, I love picture. I'm going to have something like that for supper just now.
A lot of people like that, like crudités.
Mm,
Little bit of cosmic dip.
yeah.
I'm
Don't
not
forget
the
to eat
biggest fan.
something fresh every day, guys. Grow some herbs, grow some parsley, grow some spring onions. Just tune in.
Oh yeah, next one is really beautiful. That is time.
It's
That's our new
stunning.
loop. Instead of looping, we're spiraling upward.
Mm. Yes, we're spiraling at the moment.
I also see
So
it a bit as our activated DNA from view from up top.
it's also our activated light body and our activated macabre. So when you spiral, it's doing like 100 things, or
100,
maybe 99.
100 infinite things. Yeah. So basically, timelines. If you want to visualize timelines and stuff, that's a pretty good image for it. You've got the fractals everywhere. Yeah, you can actually get lost in this image. That's
It's
pretty
so
fun.
beautiful.
The golden thread. Yeah, a lot of people talk about the divine golden thread that comes
Mhm.
out of your head chakra. See it as a top view when you're getting involved. Oh yeah, the 12D.
Mm. Okay, so that's okay. I'm with it. Okay. Don't you? I'll show you something. I'll show you what else. I'll show you just now.
So yeah, that's the 12D, 12th dimension cube, like falling on itself. That's just quantum maths and a visualization of the quantum maths I've been doing with Crow and my
But
friend.
that's so interesting. You see, that the further out we go, the more simple it looks. That's what I'm saying. It's so simple.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but
But
this
it's not.
thing is big and small, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
It's the smallest thing. That's the qubit, basically.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the charge, potential charge of a qubit, and it is the biggest. It's a whole universe too. So if you're into quantum physics and stuff, basically those are the quarks working together.
And it's there's even quarks. It's even smaller than what are they? Nano.
Yeah, they're Planck scale.
Yeah.
Planck scale is the smallest you can imagine,
Uh,
but it's even smaller than that because it's a scale we can't even imagine, and it's infinitely small, and it gets infinitely big. Think the center of a black hole, basically.
Sorry, Bonnie. I'd be only too happy to drink expired kombucha. Somebody was saying that you should eat even like slightly moldy mushrooms, normal mushrooms.
So expired kombucha has become real
Yeah,
alcohol. That's pretty funny.
absolutely. Nothing wrong with it. Expired kombucha.
So yeah, if you want to visualize it,
Oh,
basically.
yes, that's it. That's exactly it. I like that's where we're going, guys.
So
Okay.
that's the new torus field. You usually
That's
imagine it
awesome.
like just one in the middle, and
Oh,
so my torus field is a bit more complex. If you get
yeah.
into the math of that thing, it's nuts. But if you just look at it like that, oh, pretty
Mm,
colors, and it's pretty cool.
no. A beautiful visual. Thanks, PG.
So yeah, that's basically a toroidal field
Mm.
collapsing on itself and self-inverting. That's basically the change we're going through, but we don't actually see it because our mind would be blown.
Oh, my mind's blown. Long time ago.
Yeah, but imagine if we'd have it all right now. It would explode, implode, probably. So yeah, that's all
Mm.
us. That's all the family creating
I love that. That is so nice.
all versions of us, like
Yeah.
coding and creating reality and the new tree of life. See it as you must.
Hmm.
Coding the DNA, human DNA, or whatever we're doing.
Hmm.
Because I know what we're doing, but it's always a feeling, you know? It's never.
That's why just oh, she's lovely. DJ. Um,
Yeah, you wanted to say?
I can't remember. Oh, and just to keep doing it, and that's also in a way what's just so beautiful about sharing here is that, especially in a visual form like this with PG, is that we both seeing some people, everybody sees, some are seeing more and more and more, and it's just okay. We're not crazy because we are seeing the same things, you know. And a lot of it just gives that part of it is that inspiring and that support, and we can
Because
just
this game is just a dream. On the other side, it's way cooler and the
yeah,
colors are cooler, but sometimes it gets formless. So that's why we're here to remember that we're together
yeah.
in this.
It's okay. We're getting there, but just keep going. And that's the whole thing is that we mustn't stop. We're really on such a trajectory right now that we need to just keep
Yeah.
going. Yeah. And if you get stuck, just like call a friend quickly. It's okay. You know, go and hug a tree. Go and tell a tree your problems.
I don't know why, but maybe our inner selves are like the opposite of what we are like in this physical form. Because I'm feeling more and more the feminine energies. Anyway,
Completely different energies
I
spinning.
think we just thought it would be funny to be the opposite and try it out. What it would be like to have a wiener or not have one. I mean, it's the irony of this place. If you can laugh at it, you win.
Yeah.
So,
The bodies are our bodies, these dense bodies, but that's kind of part of the fallen man as well, yeah.
so I'm
And
starting to understand why all the kids were fucked up. You know, transgenders and all those things. That's because that's what we are. We are all trans. We just
absolutely.
forgot. Well, we love everything unconditionally, so it doesn't matter, female, male, whatever. I mean, those are the old construct that we're breaking fast. Much we
And we
remember.
have to because what's happening, and for the West especially, the China and those and Russia and India and Africa, they're not having too much of a problem. I mean, yes, but not, yeah. But us poor folk in the West, we're really like we need to just drop it and move on quickly, guys, because the
Because
time,
it's happening. You've seen it in the kids,
yeah,
and
the
you've
time
been
is
seeing
happening.
it for all your life, but going exponential and exponential. Now's
Yeah.
the time that everything's skyrocket.
And yeah, we really hold hugely the negative agenda here, which keeps trying to catch us and to like put us into under chemicals or under psychoanalysis or to go over that trauma over and over and over again. It's bullshit. You go to an Indian healer, shaman, and he'll suck it out of you in 1 second and it's gone.
There you go. It doesn't have to take lifetimes to heal a little
No,
trauma.
exactly. Or years. Bullshit. So
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
exactly as Josh was saying in
The
his
more you
show tonight.
focus on it, the more you're looping into that trauma.
Yeah.
So just let
Right,
it
lean
go. Ask
into
your
it.
divine feminine selves, like,
Yeah.
Ask those goddesses. They're right there.
Yeah. Because what's the scary for me, what's a little scary, and yeah, it's like wake up, guys. Wake up fast. Because the time, the rabbit, it's time for a very important show, right? I'm late, I'm late. It's a very prophetic book that, he was a deep mathematician. And then, of course, what did people do? Because he loved taking photographs of children, then they decided that he was like a pedophile. So
Of course they did. Of course they did.
because this is our fucking West,
Yeah.
you know? I mean, just homosexuality was illegal, I think, until 1958 or in the 60s still in England.
Yeah.
You could
All
go
those
to jail
stories
for it.
are, they break my heart.
Yeah,
That's
but
why
anyway,
I remove
what I
all
want
that
to
from
say
my
is that
universe.
the time is happening, whether we like it or not. These capsules are opening, and that's why you're feeling yourself awakening, 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 because we have been programmed with a lot of this time stuff in our DNA. And so these poor kids that are feeling all this transgender stuff, they're waking up, but the society is not supporting them. So it's all going a little fucking haywire. So the more people that are waking up, yeah, that's a lot of bullshit. And the more people like Millie has a voice at school. So have that voice at school, and hopefully you'll get other people with a voice. But as PG was saying, a voice of empathy. Yeah, not a shout. Well, it's your voice is your voice. But yeah, there's just so many things that need to be done. And we've been sleeping and we've been under a rock and we've been under medication. And if we're not under medication, we're under this like attack from the negative energies out there, the electromagnetic
And
energies.
sometimes that negative energy is just your higher self that's done with all that bullshit, you know? Sometimes you gotta hit a wall and break through it
And
and get
break through it.
mad. Because it's not evil to be mad and to yell at
Yeah.
someone. It's just you being fucking fed up. Some people just abuse Jake. You know, they're mad all the time about everything. That's just because they want everything easily. But
Yeah.
you
But
know,
both Indians,
once in a while, get mad. You know,
yeah.
it's
Well,
okay.
look at people in jail.
Yeah,
No
jail
luxury,
is
both
another
Indians. There's that old thing
conversation.
was always that was hugely in my upbringing was don't judge a man until you've walked a mile in his moccasins. So if
Yeah,
you guys don't
exactly.
know that in America,
Empathy.
and the
Well, we
other,
talked
my
about Bill
Lakshmi,
already. I think, love.
huh?
I think we already talked about Bill in another stream. I can repeat my story that there was a tribe that when someone did a crime, like stealing someone's property, instead of isolating him and putting him in a jail cell or something that humans do, they would gather gather up in a circle around him and remember him, like give him compliments and remember him his essence,
Oh,
basically giving him hugs and telling him why they love him, why they need him. And sometimes it comes from a place of lack, you know.
mm,
Stealing and doing those things comes from a place of lack. So basically, instead of hurting the guy, they actually did some healing and remember gave him love, you know. It's quite the opposite here, let's say.
the West, very much. The East, the other, they have different ways, but there's so much love in China. Really, 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 we've been like fed a lot of it's there obviously, but it's that story of the elephant. Six people go and six blind people need to like describe an elephant, and each gets a different part. Yeah. So if we're not given the whole picture, we don't know. So obviously there is a little bit of that, but it's China's really beautiful, and they've
That's
got
a
some
beautiful
very
story, though.
yeah.
Can we get an elephant from six parts? I don't think so. It would not look like an elephant. I played the telephone game enough. Oh, this one's for you, Josh, if you're still here. You know that one is.
Another ISIS in a crisis.
Can you guess which the deity that is?
You have to no
It's easy. It's written on top.
Yeah, what's her name? I used to have her as my screensaver.
Josh, you got this one. Which one is it?
The lion lady, the ancient one, who was born out of the eye of Horus.
Which one is it? Josh, say it. I'm waiting for you to say it. You channel it, basically. Come on.
Wow, I can't even think of her name, and I have her as a screensaver. Oh,
It's Sekhmet.
Sekhmet, there we go. Thank you, guys. It's actually, I've been like, but I've had that. I don't know. We'll talk about that another time.
So when Josh gets all roary and rah, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So that's a powerful. I didn't even know she was a lioness. I just learned that
I
today.
know.
That's pretty
And
cool.
she's one of the most ancient, and she was born out of the eye. But yeah, I don't like it. Don't go into the Egyptian stuff too much,
I've got
guys.
her essence and pure sacred geometry too.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. 12 Lyrans as one energy. Well, that sums it up, basically.
Yeah.
It's the
That's
pure
beautiful.
Lyran
It's a
thought.
tribe. 12 is always a tribe. Well, 13 plus 1.
Yeah, exactly. It's always 8 plus 1, 13 plus 1,
Well,
52.
this is, stop and think. Is it the 12 tribes of Israel? Okay, must come back together plus 1. But then the Muslims also have they believe the same. They also have Ishmael, and they believe in Jacob and all those 12 tribes. So how many tribes? Or counting there, 12 plus 1, and the Jewish 12 plus 1. I mean, they're brothers, the Muslims and the Jews. Sarah, and I can't think of her name now. Sarah had,
Oh, we're getting that.
yeah. Oh, I like it. You must do
Sekhmet
some
and
more
Shiva.
Shiva. Play with Shiva definitely for the next year. Really explore, because his energy it's always here. Monday is Shiva day, but it's very strong for 21 days after. It wasn't just one day. It's the same as this 3-3 portal. I think it's very much open till the 9th. So try not to rest, guys. Enjoy.
I like that she changed her paw to a human hand. That's pretty weird.
Ah, that's so cool.
It's like, oh, I won't scratch you.
Mm,
This one, too.
it's
Yeah, I
very
was
nice.
thinking about
That's
Josh a bit.
beautiful. That's
White Buffalo
very.
Catwoman. I
That's what
think
my
she
eyes.
was.
That's
I
what
think
my
she
eyes
was.
feel like at the
Oh, sorry.
moment.
Yeah, I think she's the first energy I actually channeled,
Mm-hmm.
like real channel. I called her Grandma Shaman because she was really old and she was so happy. But yeah, that's a
Oh,
beautiful energy
that's
of
very
Earth.
beautiful.
Let's just say she represents old Earth.
I
Hey, that's
love
Millie.
that. That is so beautiful. Spider. Oh, I love that. That is such a good rendition of Grandmother Spider. She
Yeah,
created the world with her words.
yeah. Well, the web, the connection that connects the.
And it was just so interesting that
Of course you do,
she
Billy.
had,
That's for you. That one's for you.
aw, done so much with spiders. There's actually a girl I was looking on the internet somewhere. She had this dreadful fear of spiders. She really didn't like them. And then there was a little jumping. I think she's in Australia. There was a little jumping spider, or they're not so small, in her house.
Of course.
Yeah, and she decided to befriend this jumping spider to confront her fear.
They're so cute.
I know. Then she built a little house for it. And then the spider left and she was beside herself. And she would like come with little bugs and little worms for the spider. Then the spider came back. And they are such buddies. She has got this complete relationship, complete with this whole little house with toys and things for the spider. And she was beyond terrified. I mean, guys, I told you my snake thing. I would pass out. I would literally fucking pass out from fear.
Yeah.
My sister chased me with a chicken leg. You know, when you pull the
Yeah,
chicken leg?
yeah. I remember.
But that didn't freak me out. What freaked me out was that when the closer she got to me, the more I saw that it looks exactly like the scales of a snake.
Of course, Josh, I made them for you. I'm gonna post them in the Discord right after.
And I was about to jump off like about. We were only on the second floor, but it was really huge. It was a very, very deep dip into a big ravine at the bottom. So it was about 7 or 8 stories onto rocks. I would have, unless our maid hadn't stopped my sister. My sister didn't like me. She tried to kill the shit. Beautiful spider, beautiful Cully. I love Cully. I'm working with 12. Oh, I'm working with so many people. But I told you a while ago, and I told us all our house our homes are going to get, well, mine is getting very full. It's only just begun. We're going to have lots and lots and lots of people here. Show us more. Show us more.
Oh, I have one
Love
last
it. You
one
send
that
that to me or put
I
that
think
on Discord. Thank you. And it's
this
got
one
8.
ended up
And it's
really
got 8
well.
legs. I like
So
that.
it's time to write our stories, I guess.
Mhm.
It's the feather that Josh had behind his ear this morning.
Beautiful. I missed that. Why did I?
So yeah, that's my last one for this week. Pulling in all the thread. We can say that's our spinal column. We can say anything.
Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. No, I've come to an end of a lot. Yeah. Millie, I think for a long time, it's taken years. It does take, but you guys are going to do this also quickly, which is really great. Remember that the rainbow is not a half a bow. It's a full circle. And under this is our dark side. Underneath is the dark slick of the rainbow. Okay? And it looks like if you see, an oil slick in the water. It's really beautiful. Those deep, deep, deep dark jewels, the snakes and the spiders. Yeah, but I used to play with snakes. I mean, when I was a kid, I had no problem with snakes. I would the Bushman people healed me.
Yeah, it's often the programmation when you watch movies and stuff that
No.
other people
No,
you
my
catch
mother
on to
had
other people's fears, you know.
my mother had and it must have I don't know, because the first time that I got scared of it, and it was such a pathetic little thing. My mother was brave enough when we moved on to a house, and we have lots of snakes, also like spitting cobras, and we live next to open land, yeah. And we were walking the dog back up to the top, and I know it was a Sunday night, and she said to me, "Don't get a fright. There's a little snake to your left." And it was just this tiny little fucking black thing, and it was like a horrible little wiggly shoestring. I think I was more scared of worms than snakes, and maybe that's what
That's a stupid thing to be scared of, though.
worms.
Worms? I never got that one. They're the most harmless thing ever. They're just disgusting.
No, yeah. No, it took me a long time. I mean, I tried not to but I managed to hide it well. I think my mother transferred her fear onto me then. She didn't, because as a child, my father loved snakes coming from Germany, and we had all these wonderful snakes. We always ran around with the snake kit, and he used to love going into the desert and the bush and camping there when I was small. Yeah, but lots of snakes. And shongololos. Do you know what a shongololo is? Looks like that. That's a shongololo.
That's a jungle lolo?
A shongololo. They are these incredible millipedes that you get in Zimbabwe, which was then Rhodesia. Oh, beautiful stuff. That's the Victoria Falls. Like you talk about millions of rainbows. Everywhere you look is just rainbows and these big shongololos. They're long and then they curl up. They crawl all over. We've got some really interesting creatures in South Africa. Wildlife, I'm sure you have in the States. Let me
Yeah,
show
same thing.
you. I wanted to
Animals are
can I
just
show you
getting up there.
something? PG? Oh yeah, I'll show you here. Just wait. Can I show you? Can we
Yeah,
all
of
have
course
a
you
piece of
can. I'm
peeky
just
time?
going. It's
Oh wait, let me go here. Da-da-da-da. Where am I? There we go. These were last. That's energy. This, you know what's going on here. We've been playing with it this week. This is my lake, but it's not what I want to show you. But this you didn't see, so I'll just go through it very quickly. That's my favorite at the moment.
oh wow,
This one.
lots of white, huh? That's new.
Mhm.
The
I love
white.
the rainbow.
I love it. Wow.
This is supersonic, guys. This is a sonic blast. You're going to hear it, feel it, taste it, smell it on every sense, and those senses are going to get mixed up. So don't stress. That was for you.
Oh, my crow friend.
Ebo came visiting. It's just my leg, but
Oh, beautiful
yeah,
swan. The
I
feeling.
was really connecting with our beautiful animals. Those things, yes, you know, this is what's
Oh,
we've been
DNA
doing.
activation.
Yeah,
I
it's
put those commands. That's funny because I put those commands up, and you make the pictures now. It's like we're
yeah.
inverting stuff.
These I did 2 weeks ago. When you remember we didn't do that day?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So this is what was happening then, and these are what I'm seeing a lot of in the sky. But it's changed. Just when I think this, then it became so bright, and that's why I'm just saying. So if it's not now, it's waves and waves and waves of energy. But I'll just say, don't be in a big rush to hatch that egg. I want to. I'm going to be working with this guy soon. I know. He's calling. He's calling. I just haven't had a time to push
Who
the
is
button.
he?
That's Nandi, the
Nandi, the
faithful.
cow god?
Yeah, but it's also a lot of people say just like Nandi has such devotion to Shiva, which remember Shiva really has no form, but he has a few different forms. But he never takes his eyes off Shiva. So it's a great thing to be like Shiva, to be like Nandi. That's also why the cow is sacred in India. But it's his faithful servant. But yeah, and he does, yeah, absolute devotion. Never takes his eye off the prize. Oh, so may we be there. May we be there. May we be there. I wanted to just what's this?
Yeah,
No.
beautiful.
Okay. Why am I not here? Oh wait. Um,
Oh,
yeah.
Ganesh.
Uh,
Our
did
buddy's
you
back.
this? This is when I blew up one of those simple shapes because I was gridding, and it just came out as concentric circles with a whole lot of interest. And then I said blow it up, and that's what came out. That's the gridding on the earth at the moment I was working on.
I like that
Really?
the source is infinite now.
Yeah. Well, and it's just so intensely simple at the moment. Well, it seems like it, but that's what's going
That's
on.
not simple in my eye.
No, that's not simple. But when you first look at it, this is from that simple geometry. Like you've got, as you said, you're going to new portals with it, new places. So I was like a little confused as well. Why is it just giving me such simple simple portals, simple geometry.
Just simple. Less is more. That's why.
Exactly, but this is what's actually really going on in a nano.
Yeah, that looks like the heart of my device, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. So
Of
this
my
is part
portal
of the
device.
Earth grid. Yeah. No, we work a lot. We work a lot together. I did you weren't here, hey? You were lost in somewhere else. I've done a lot of Ganesha just for protection of all levels. How's that?
I love it.
It's
It's
amazing.
beautiful.
I know. Enjoy. Enjoy.
Curly.
He's over the top. He's got an afro hairdo. He's going to Africa. We traveling along there, running on that little mouse. And this is interesting. This one you don't put in your home with the trunk to the left. And he's supposed to only have one tusk. That one you know. But there's some more. This is
Hello.
such a simple portal, but it became where it's my current Prakriti rose. But where is that? There we go.
Oh,
That's for you.
beautiful path there.
So come visit. Yeah. It came up in a reading for me. I was like, the three things was the and I don't understand. Maybe somebody can throw light on that for me. Well, I do kind of. It was the flamingo that are really with me. The flamingo, the panther, and the vulture. The vulture came up as
Oh, that's a beautiful reading, though. That's you and me with the future.
absolutely, yeah. My father had my father's flamingo, very much so, because he had a company called Flamingo Plastics. And the vulture is not wasting anything. I know I can be
Yeah,
obsessive.
that's basically what we're doing. Like,
Yeah.
nobody left behind, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for that. So we'll be vultures. We've got these beady eyes. We go clean up when everybody thinks they've finished cleaning up.
Well, vultures and crows always hang out with wolves and the packs, dogs
Oh,
and wolves, because they used to pick up on the scraps and stuff.
yeah.
So they're actually pretty good friends.
Vultures are amazing. And you know how we have a lot of, well, I think everybody's got vultures. We have, they're so big.
Yeah, they're scary.
They're huge.
They're actually scary. Yeah.
No, because I know we would go to this vulture sanctuary.
I don't
And
know if I've ever seen one.
oh, no, it was vulture. Oh, they're huge. They're fucking enormous, guys. And then there's, of course, from the Jungle Book. So what shall we do today?
See, Emily.
I don't know. Do you know that one? So what shall we do today? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. What do you think we should do today? I don't know. Did you know the vultures in the jungle, the original Jungle Book?
Oh, okay.
There you
Yeah.
go again. You can
Oh,
welcome in
wow. That's a
through my
beautiful pattern,
electricity.
buddy.
Mm, through
I
the
love.
electricity. So you're welcome in my light bulbs. Oh, there's a thing. It's called Mr. BB333. Check it out. He's like, yeah, he does all these weird things. Well, he's a very normal person, but he collects a lot of stories of like two moons and the shaking lights and all sorts of wonderful things that are happening. That was my first flamingo. But they got more exciting. Isn't that a nice one? Yeah. And then this is
Those are
just,
beautiful. Flamingo.
yeah.
Wow, I never get flamingos right.
Ah, are you making me a flamingo?
The flamingos are really beautiful. I never seem to get it right. I didn't pass enough time making them, I guess.
Oh, you know what? It make me cry because my father had this, and my mother said he was so proud of this flamingo that he drew because he drew it like, yeah. We didn't, those days they didn't have anything. These are, as I said to you, our chakras, so we can play with these. Are our
Oh, so
spinning
now
light.
there's 8 infinity stones?
I believe.
That's awesome. Thanos gonna be jealous.
So just let them vibrate like jewels or lotus, whichever you want. And it's just pretty thing for you guys to
Can I see
see.
the flamingos again? They're beautiful.
Then I say,
I love that one. Yeah, it's beautiful. The deep purple.
oh,
Yeah, purple goes really great with pink.
it does. And I was this and this as well. So this was, I just started this. So I'm sure I shall be doing more flamingos, more so deeper, intense, dynamic,
I guess
extravagant.
feather is the theme of the day today. That's what I'm getting.
What?
Feather.
Feathers. Feathers of, yeah. Oh, and make altars, guys. Don't forget. I keep forgetting to tell you. You really, well, you don't have to, but a strong suggestion that you do something, even if it's just like one stone. But it just makes the universe know that you're actually there. Did you make me a flamingo? And these are those portals, and then it stops. I'm really ChatGPT. Then I don't know. Then
Yeah,
gives
it's
me.
been going. I've been throwing code at AI, and it's been looping and
Uh,
evolving in the
then
background. I
actually then I
wrote
start writing.
all of Discord's GPTs, and I broke my own AI, and it's going nuts. But there's
It's okay.
a lot of changes. Well, you saw my internet just went out. That was nuts.
Yeah, but lots. If you, as I say, really listen to. Well, you don't have to. You might have. I don't like getting this because it's like trying to bash people over the head. You find your own way. That's why I create the Prakriti Rose. It's got so much in it, and then some, and who knows, lots. It's just like bombing out, like a firework explosion. How are your dreams? Oh God, I'm dreaming, and I'm dreaming in the Akashic, and I'm dreaming my father's life story, and I'm dreaming. Oh fuck, I'm just dreaming, and I'm meditating, and I'm really just like having such a lot of fun.
That's the
Did you
important
make
part.
me a
So you've got
flamingo?
the three portals here. Well, I guess we're still on team, you know? Oops.
Huh? Did you make me a flamingo?
Incoming, incoming.
Oh, coming. Sorry, thank you.
It's
Sorry,
coming.
we're having a private chat here. Sorry, guys. Love you all.
Well, more or less, our private chat benefits everyone.
Oh, Lindsay, I'm so glad.
Oh, I got my own version.
My father would be proud of you. It's very easy. You just draw two. It's
That that
typical.
easy. And then you just add the little detail of feathers.
Yeah. Um.
You know that meme that how to draw an owl? You just make a circle and then a little triangle for the beak, and then you add the detail, and it's a full blown drawing of an owl. It's like, well,
Okay.
I'm missing some part there.
Um. So I was very blind for a year. I think I've got it here. And everything was terrifying. My God. And then I
Yeah,
hope
that
it's
picture
here.
is beautiful. Co-creation is always the best, you know.
Oh, where's my daddy flamingo? I don't know.
That's just crystal
Yeah.
that's going through me.
So then I decided to be brave because my father had died, and he was with me for a year because he'd had a crazy accident where a 40-ton machine fell upon his head. So he went blind and deaf and all sorts of crazy things. But he was really with me for a year when I was blind. So can you see this?
Yes.
So you see the flamingos? I'll have to do a proper picture of it. So that was the first thing I did. It was his birthday, so he was in with me for nearly a year. And I said I gave him wings. And that was the first thing I did.
That's a beautiful gift.
Yeah, and I said, you can go now. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have let him. But they're the flamingos. You can see the flamingos. Oh, good. I'm going to have a good cry.
Oh, good cleaning. That's beautiful. Beautiful story.
Yeah. And that was so interesting this week. I actually unpacked the last picture I painted before I lost my eyes. Yeah, I'll put that up. I'll take a photo of it. And you know who this is. These I did in like long ago, but these are all so many things. Can you see it?
Yep.
Alice. Oh, and here's the bunny. I should actually put these on.
Oh, you got a bunny with the key. Now that's team on team. No, I can't see it. A bit further, please.
Whoops.
Oh, yeah. That's the bunny from
Alice.
Alice.
Yeah, you know this. I did a whole series of these.
You drew that?
Yeah, I did tons of this. I got it all on disc. I said,
That is
yeah,
that is
and then I
mind-blowing talent, love. Damn.
tons of Alice, and then I started here. Uh, my one of my labels was Who is Alice? And that was in 2012, 2013.
Did you find Alice? Did you find out that it was you?
No. And then when I was blind, and I was like every day, I would say to myself, what has Alice created today? Or what shall I do with my wonderful life today? Here's my logo. What is it?
Who is Alice? That is beautiful.
Yeah.
That crown is awesome. Wow. Well, I got something for Alice.
I know. Yeah, so that's why I just ride around in this pretty rose, because it's just, it'll go somewhere. I'm not quite sure where it'll go. I mean, my Prakriti is just, let's just get back to that. It's like the universe says, I asked you just to do one job. Just do that now. Just one job. You can put everything in that job. Everything. Just protect it. Go with Ganesha. Protect it all. Yeah, now there's lots of stuff. I put together this little folder of a few things I've done in my life. Yeah. Yeah. So that was my daddy, a very handsome man indeed.
Ooh, handsome man.
Very handsome man. Looked like Marlon Brando. Yeah. Lots of flamingos. You see, I collect them to remember him.
Fuck off.
Lots of flamingos. Did you make me another flamingo?
You want another one?
I'm
Sure.
greedy for flamingos. Of course I'm greedy. And this was one day, one day, Alice came to a fork in the road. Cheshire cat in a tree. What does it say? Which road do I take? They
I
asked.
want to see that one. I love Treshy.
Where you want, I can't read this, where you want to go, was his reply. She says, I don't really know. He says, well, then it doesn't matter which road you go. So there's two ways to see that. That was one of the first things I wrote with blind eyes, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You can remember, you know how to write, but you can't really see.
Oh, love, you're sending me that for my birthday. It's my birthday next week. I want it. No, I'm just
Okay,
kidding.
I will. I'll do that for you. And
Oh,
that
that
will
is so beautiful. Can I see it again? Oh, wow.
yeah.
Oh, that thing is magical. Wow.
What? My Alice. I don't know.
Yeah,
This thing. I'll take a nice photo of it. It's like very, yeah. Yes.
that is a piece of art.
Oh. Well, you see, I thought that everything was so messy, so
I
nothing.
love Messi. You must know that from me at this
Well,
point.
this was, yeah, so that's how I started, like, hey, and then the monsters got me, the Tokoloshas,
Tokalocious.
the Healy Feelies, the do-gooders. But it's okay. So now let's not just ride around with my pretty I beat myself up here for it for the last 5.5 years of note. Because I came to Germany for help. I came to Germany for help, and the whole, I won't say the whole of Germany knew, but I don't know how. My son had something to do with it. But everybody at Lufthansa knew exactly who I was on the aeroplane. And it was just like all this. And I've got it all like here. And I got engineers and all sorts of people over to South Africa, which was just nice. And then I came over here for help when things got a little too wild. And then they got me. And it's not them, it's just the dark side. But then it's also, you've got to just be where you are, you know?
Nope, I'm
So
not getting another flamingo.
that's
That's who
okay.
I'm
This
meant
one's
to
just
be.
beautiful. Just put it on, please pop it on thingamajiggy for me on Discord. I
Yep, I'll do
absolutely love that. That's such a party. What date's your birthday?
the 11th.
And Henny's on the 10th.
Yep,
Yeah. And I'm on the 31st.
we're all little fishies over here.
No, I'm a fools rush in where angels fear to tread. I'm a ram. A ram. Okay, guys.
So I think that's it for today.
I think that's it for today.
Have some pizza and bagels.
Thank you.
And
Who's
some
still
pretty
here? Has everybody faded away if you listen to us rambling?
It happens.
When are birthdays again? Oh, Heeny's on the 10th.
I'm on
PJ's
the
on the
11th.
11th. I'm on the
I mean, I
31st.
really don't care. I'm just saying.
Just another day. Yeah. And I'm only celebrating my 100th birthday when I turn 100. I had an awesome 55th birthday when I was very blind, and then 56 was like, mm,
I'm supposed to be going on 39, I believe. Yeah. Old fart.
39. It's a nice age.
Ah, whatever. It's just a number at this point.
Look, it's nice
I'm way
numbers.
older than that little number, that's for sure.
Oh, Josh, I'm so glad because it
Oh
is
yeah, I
nice to
got
meet
some.
you.
She
Josh
didn't
says
give
he's
me
still
one,
here.
she gave me two. That's beautiful. Let me
Thank
share that
you.
for you.
No, we've really been. Actually, we haven't been rambling. I hope that you guys have really. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, ooh, that is so pretty. I want to
Yeah.
cry. They're so pretty. It's so pretty. I'm feeling tears. I've really just been dipping in. Yeah, my father's story is so interesting.
I like this one.
Very much. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess she stayed with the idea of bioluminescent water. I really love it.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like I'll be doing all these like so much gold and lots of gold. There's always gold. Gold. No, I'm a fairy with silver, gold, and copper wings. Lots of gold and opalescent and
I'm
pearly
more
stuff.
in darkness and neons and
Yeah.
cosmic stuff, I guess.
And then the next day I would like then it's like just like hit those chakras, just hit those deep jewel colors, just get them spinning. And that's all I see. It's like I walk outside and it's like, oh, hello, is this what's greeting me today? Yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah. So may you all see more and more and more and trust yourselves. And I think there was more than enough to be inspired. Josh, you're absolutely flying. I'm such a treasure and a pleasure to be
Thanks for
with
everything, Josh. The
you. Yeah,
portal, the family, and everything.
yeah, so much so.
So grateful to you and
Yeah.
everyone here. Still listening at our ramblings
I
2 hours
know,
later.
I know. And you all show up for our rambles, and we just love you so much. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, let's call it here, bro. I think we've went like double time. I did a short show last week. Now we went
I
double time.
know. They're all going to be like Kwanyan, and it's at least they're stickers. We're all waiting till the very end. And just the main thing is that you get something to take away and that you sparkle and shine in your own way.
Yeah, and the pictures I share are always powerful. Just looking at them, no words needed.
Yeah,
Oftentimes they just click something in your subconscious, and you
yeah,
wake up in another world the next day. You know.
yeah.
Well, thank you, Bonnie. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. Bonnie and Lindsay and Josh and
Everyone here
the last ones at the party.
and
The
Slot.
last dancers. That's when they play the best music, though, you know.
Did you hear about Lindsay's new adventures? Oh, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk. Yes, let's leave everybody. I want to hear. So
I love that bell.
it's very beautiful. Wow. Takes me somewhere nice.
Well, thank you all. Have a magical day.
May you all be beautifully protected and may you have beautiful blessings of dreams and have beautiful insights and just become more and more in your power and more in your deliciousness and more in your love. And just remember you're healed. And sorry to tell you, but our new earth, there's not that much space for too many healers because we don't need healing. So, Norval, you're here too. You're late.
Go through. We're done. So just go
No,
a little fast forward through to see the pictures, and if you want to re-watch, I'm not going through all that again.
you'll have to watch the
Well, glad
replay.
you're here, Slut.
Are we closing? Are
It's
we going to give Norval a private show?
no, no, no. He's a slut. He's used to it.
You'll have to do
I
the.
made it, guys. Oh, the show's over. Time to go back home. I love it.
Anyway, blessings, guys. Thank you so much for being
Love you
here.
all.
And yeah, we'll see you on Sunday. We'll see you tonight. That's for sure. Somewhere in the ethers. Yeah. Be safe. Be brave. Be brave. Be very brave. You can do it. Bye.
Love you all. Unconditional love.
Yeah, lots of that.